Welcome to the War Chamber, October 25, 2020. All right. Raise your hands if you did not see this one coming. So, we all know that I played Look Away, released by Against the Odds Gaming, John Prado's designed game. So now I've gone backwards one. I still need to get the third one. I think it's called Lee's Campaigns or something. So if somebody's got one out there they want to get rid of, I'll be more than happy to take it off your hands. But I thought we would try this. I remember seeing this game a long, many moon time, long way ago, years. And it's got a gorgeous box. It's a hex-based game. So I picked it up and I went browsing. Nobody wants to cover this game anywhere. So I said, okay, well, let's pick up Look Away because it looked awful nice. And nobody wants to cover that game. And the comments I found out were it's too stinking hard to learn. Well, I've already done Look Away. Yes, it is a little different, a little difficult to learn. But I will say this, after reading the rules of Look Away and then going through the rule book and using it as I was playing, I realized the rules are actually laid out in sequence. It's just not like the typical rule book we're used to seeing it in a lot of the more recent games, or the way maybe SPI laid stuff out, or maybe even Avalon Hill. Still, the best rule book I've ever seen is the Victory Games Hell's Highway, which I just finished playing that. But somebody made a comment, said, the big question is now that you finished Look Away, are you going to play Army of the Heartland? And I said, you bet I am. And, okay, so first off, you look at this map, everybody knows who designed this map. You can just tell by the use of the colors and the way the artwork, which, hey, I've not seen a map yet that Rick Barber has done that I did not like. I love it. All right, so I probably can't get all this. The way I set my gaming table up makes it a little hard for me to see everything. And I can't zoom out with my phone, so. All right, so before I talk about this, let's get this right off the victory conditions right off the bat. So, victory, you have a decisive victory condition that if it's met, that side wins. There are two victory locations on the map. One is Chattanooga, which of course we all know how important that was for the Union and the South, okay? And then on the northern end up in Kentucky, there's Louisville, all right? Which I can't remember the South ever having really even gotten anywhere near that I can recall. So if any side owns both of those, that's a decisive victory, and victory points don't matter if somebody owns both of those. All right, so we're going to play the Stones River campaign. I don't remember what serial number it is or scenario number it is, but it's a 3-turner. So because I want to get my sort of taste of what this one, like I say, this is the same as Look Away, just a different box, different publisher. But it's a same game. This map though has a lot more to it than the Look Away map did. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging to see if there's anything that's. I'm sure every game has its little different things, but having played Look Away and understanding how war effort points and administrative points and having cannons in your unit and how having units be together, how all that stuff works, this 3-turn game might make me take a little while to play it. Because, like I say, and I said it during Look Away, this game has, this series of game, which there's only 3 of them, which I don't know what the first one's like, has made me think harder than any of the games I've played in the last, 9 months since I've come back, 9 or 10 months to doing this. So, because I burnt out all the points for the Union in Look Away. And I need to be cautious about that here. You got to use them just right. So, it would be safe to say that the odds of the Confederates driving up and taking Louisville are probably going to be slim, considering they are drastically outnumbered. So it's more of, I think, with the Confederates to stop the Union from coming down here and taking Chattanooga. Now so let's go. Here's Chattanooga, okay, and this is the Murfreesboro or Stones River scenario, and right here is Murfreesboro. All right, the largest Union force, who is under Rosecrans, and he's got 3 divisions sitting there, or no, maybe it's 3. No, he's got 3 corps sitting in there, and each of them has 3 divisions in them, and they're pretty potent. They're all sitting right there, so you can imagine what they're fixing to do. From the mountains over here, there's Harry Heath, I think. He's here. Yeah, he's got a path going up that way, but I think there's too much. There's going to be too much Union up there. He's got a force already screening him right there. And then, of course, all down through Kentucky, Union forces. And then over into the western side of Tennessee, okay? And then there's a force sitting over here in Memphis. So they've got Memphis, they've got Nashville, they're down in Mississippi into Corinth. So they've got all that covered. I don't know if this is Forrest or Wheeler, one of these two out here. Just by their picture, I can't tell. I'm not very good with that. I mean, I recognize Uncle Bobby and Cousin TJ, but that's where about it ends for me. Those markers there, those are just the your bid chits, which once I start playing, you'll remember what those were like. You bid to see how many you're going to go, how many operational points you're going to execute. Got a lone guy way down here somewhere. So yeah, I think this is going to be more of a victory point fight since it's only 3 turns. Trying to see who can cause the most casualties, more than likely. All right. In this game, Look Away did a consolidation. They made the Army organizational charts more compact, but I love these organizational charts over here. I love these things. They're as big as the maps, and you can see everything nice and clear. And of course, that's where you put your units. I imagine if 2 people are playing each other, you try to hide these from your opponent so he can't see all the forces that are part of an army. Plus, you've got your victory points and your war effort points charts and stuff like that. And, of course, everybody has to track their administrative points per your leader, your ammo supply points, how many guns they have in that command, and then what the morale. Of course, the morale levels are all the same across the board. I think everybody in this one, the Confederates start at 4, and the Union starts at 3. So, and the Union only they get 82 W war effort points, and they get 2 replacement points per turn, which will be valuable for them. The Confederates get 75 war effort points, and they get 1 replacement per turn. 1 replacement point. 1 replacement point is like 1 step. So the Union, they have these 16 strength units. So if they get a replacement point, so I can find one here. Somebody's got one on. Oh, maybe not. Well, we'll use one of these 12. So let's say that 12 strength are there. If he gets reduced, because you don't lose strength points by numbers like 12 to 11 to 10 to 9. You lose them in steps. So he goes from like a 12 on his backside to a 6, and then he's eliminated. So you're talking about 1 replacement point can bring him back from a 6 to a 12. So that's how that works in this game. The procedures for the game, the sequence of play, like I say, the book actually follows it. After you've read the rules one time, and then you've played, even just haphazardly played it, you'll start to realize, oh, well, this follows a sequence. You can just go right down the list of the rules to see what it is, which I say most games are like that today, and this is an older game. It just doesn't look that way when you open that book up. All right, so we're going to, over the next few days, try to get after this. And this is big. This one, I liked Look Away. And actually, the map was nice and clean and easy to look at. Appearance-wise, I like this one even more. I love the big charts. I think that's great. And the map is extremely colorful. Of course, you get over in the Appalachians, the foothills of Tennessee over here, Cumberland Gap and all that. It's a lot of dense vegetation and stuff. So mountainous terrain. All right. Yeah, we'll get to start playing this one, and we'll update you as you go. I'm telling you, if you have one of these and you've never played it, get it out, set it up, and even if trying to read the rules as you go, just it hurts your brain. Start playing and go down the rules as you play this game. If you want to test your brain uh, uh, for tactics, for command, for administration, for supply, stuff like that, organization, this series is freaking excellent. Get them out, play them. All right, I'll get you updated as soon as I do something in this thing. Talk to y'all soon.